Hello and welcome back everybody. My name is LittleCornDogs and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make the weirdest car, boat, airplane all in one. So let's get started. Alright, so inspiration is from this guy here. I've made this a long time ago. I called it the double T or something like that because, well, it looks like two T's. So that's basically it. There is steering hinges that go up and down, and the turning is just seat controls, which have my guy lean. So, of course, something like this would not float too well on the water. So what I'm going to do is have this aircraft, copy it and paste it, and basically have two of them connected, and yeah, we're gonna see when we add floaties and wheels if it works as a car and a boat. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the goofy little flyer here. Okay, so instead of me just going like this and copying it and then boom, we have another one, I'm just gonna rebuild it for you guys super quick. So of course we have to get a little go-kart seat just because it's extremely light, and then we are going to add a thruster. Not sideways, of course, but just like that. And because we want it to go somewhat straight in a line, we are going to offset them. So we have somewhat of a directional thrust, and it's not all on one side. So something just like that. And we'll get some steering hinges. We'll make the green facing up, and we'll do S and W. And then for the hinges here, just do about 15 max because, yeah, you don't want it to be able to do crazy, insane backflips over and over and over again. You want to be able to somewhat control the aircraft, car, boat. Not aircraft, car, boat, and aircraft all in one. So, something like that. And then we will do a 4 because the wing that we're going to put on top of this is 4 wide on the bottom, so something like that. So it's a perfect fit. Copy it. Let me scoot that forward. Now I'm thinking that we're gonna have to do some big wings on here just because, you know, yeah, I just have a feeling that it's not gonna work out so well with the tiny little wings. But you know, we'll never know. But I would rather have more lift than not enough because things don't fly well when they don't have enough lift. And we are already severely underpowered with just 4 of these little thrusters here, but we will find out, won't we? So something like this, and make sure the steering and everything is okay. All right, let's go ahead and test this thing out. I'm going to add a toggle on these thrusters here, just so that we go, oh, we have a lot of tail lift. A lot of lift. We are not that stable. Okay. Simple fix, simple fix. We are gonna press B and go into this, and we're gonna add some vertical stabilizers, but horizontally. So we're gonna copy that. Hopefully this doesn't affect our roll, because, you know, it's the only roll that we have is just with our guy leaning. So I'm hoping that, you know, one person leaning on one side of the aircraft isn't gonna completely throw us off, but so far, it's a lot more stable than what we were. And let's test out the turning here. So if we tilt to the right, and there we go, we're good. Okay. Okay, so it's working decent. It flies a little bit like it's on a track, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. And we also have an extremely amount of lift in the back end there. But you know what? It's fine. We're going to add some wheels. We're going to add some floaties and all that kind of good stuff on here. But yeah, a whole lot of lift in the back, surprisingly, because this thing is technically perfectly symmetrical. But I guess we'll just keep going along with it. So let's go ahead and add the floaties. I was going to add the wheels first, but I feel like that's just the easy part. So there we go. I couldn't find them. Something like that. And there we go. Hopefully, also, these floaties don't really get in the way of the wheels, and hopefully they are also at the right depth, because I don't want to have them like that because it might get in the way of the floor and the wheel. But I need our seat and our thrusters to be outside of the water. Does this still work? Okay, this does still work. Do we have lift? Do we get off the water? Okay, all right, so we're good. So it's already an airplane and a boat. That was extremely fast. Does it fly the best? No. But does it fly? Yes. Okay, so let's move on to the wheels, I guess. Okay, so there's that. And let's go ahead and add steering. I think I'm going to do 4-wheel steering. I don't think I'm going to do anything differently besides just the 4-wheel steering, and then maybe just do those really weird goofy wheels like the bicycle wheels. So let's go ahead and do left and right, and then with the ones back here, oh, we're gonna have to connect these. There we go. We're probably gonna have to do D and then A, and then oh, maybe some wheels too, huh? Okay, now everything should be working right. Let's go ahead and take off. Well, let's attempt to take off. I don't know if it will take off. Hey, look at that. We are working. It is working, man. This is so cool. Okay, so we took off from the water, and of course, we are flying. Now let's try and land on land. I guess a big boat. That works too, huh? Okay. Now cut power. Wow, we have so much lift. We have so much lift. Look at the, oh my gosh, man. Okay, let's try driving, because I want this thing to at least be somewhat of a car. Oh no, almost drove off the edge there. Just a giant hole in a runway for some reason. Okay, so we can actually drive around like a car. I totally fell in the hole. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, we can totally drive around like a car. This is super cool, and then we can go straight and then take off just like that. So now we're flying like a plane. We can actually gain altitude as well. We are not you know, just barely flying, but you know, we are gaining altitude. So technically we can fly like a plane and fly around the map. And surprisingly, these wheels really do help with like yaw almost. Like as we're turning, it gives us like a cool yaw effect in the air because the wheels have resistance against the wind. Which is surprising and also really cool. So let's go ahead and land on the water here. There we go. And I don't know why we're so nose heavy for some reason. I thought that we maybe have just had too much lift, but I don't know, like lift in the back end, but it's working really good. So yeah, this thing is crazy, man. This is working a lot better than I thought. I mean, usually it takes some fine tuning and stuff like that. But my goodness. Okay, so this is the plane, car, boat all in one. When you're flying, the shadow looks like just a square on the. You guys see that? The shadow looks like a square. It looks horrible. But yeah, man. Wow. Extremely surprised. And okay, well, it's fine if we lose a floaty if we're landing on land, huh? But this thing works really cool. Horrible timing again, per usual, but you know, it's really crazy. I'm surprised that this thing works. I'm surprised that it flies, floats, and drives all in one. But yeah, if you guys want to see anything else like this, leave a comment down below, and if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, because this is insane. It flies horrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the best flyer. It's severely underpowered, but it has just so much lift that it's just the goofiest airplane, car, boat all in one. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.